Hello, YouTubers and commanders alike. Welcome to this side of dark, where I talk about some of the current and future features of Elite Dangerous and speculate upon them.
Warning, you have entered a trespass zone.
I'm here in the trespass zone with
Trespass zone
Commander
cleared.
Morpender Ginger, one of the fellow members of the Order of the
Warning,
Shadow.
you have entered a trespass zone.
Hello.
Trespass zone cleared.
Hello. What do we got? Got anything good out there?
Yeah, we got some beryllium and a bunch of other stuff too. Skin components, gold. Oh, one shield emitter. I'll pick that up. Some
Cargo
loot.
scoop deployed. Warning.
So
you
here
have
we
entered
are.
a
We
trespass
are
zone.
currently just going to points of interests that we find on the plant surface and just grabbing the commodities that we find there.
Cargo scoop
Oops.
retracted. Cargo scoop
During the
deployed.
beta,
Trespass zone
I was
cleared.
doing this,
Warning, you have
and
entered a trespass zone.
I noticed with the commander I was with, we weren't able to pick up the loot of a same point of interest. So I'm glad that Frontier has changed that, because that was kind of a bit of a drag. But we just like took turns going back and forth, different POIs. But now, it makes sense. We can both grab stuff and both be happy.
Ship recalled.
So right now, I read the
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
newsletter yesterday, and kind of something new and interesting. A commander has become stranded out in PRAEAEUQ-GK-Y B30-02. Two might be the planet. Anyways, yeah, what happened to this poor guy is doing what we kind of did, was summoned our ships, but he was in some kind of deep canyon, and when he summoned his, the thing that every commander dreads is the AI flew into the canyon and blew up the ship. I believe he's still there and stranded. So far, a bunch of commanders, he went into forums asking for help, know what to do, and in response, commanders came and just joined up with him and has been visiting him. So I believe he's still searching the planet until his supplies run out. I'm hoping that I can go out and visit him as well soon, because this is pretty cool. Oh, what's happening over there? Why is your ship going? Hey Ginger, why is your ship going? Can you hear me? Hello? Test, test, test. Oh, sounds like he went AFK and his ship went to AFK as well. Oh, until he comes back, we'll just go offload this stuff.
Cargo scoop
So that's a cool
retracted.
feature. Also, Jack's station has been found out like 22,000 light years from Seoul, and there is been, as far as I know, some talk in the forums about doing campaigns to go out and for colonization in that area. I believe Frontier may be on board with such initiative. I would like to get involved with that too for the Order of the Shadow. I'm hoping to be able to, but I don't know how to get a hold of people like the heads.
He's doing a recording for a second.
And there's his wife giving him crap. Anyways, what am I doing? What was I saying? I can't remember. Yes, about the Jack Station and colonization. So yeah, I still have to try and figure out how to get in contact with the Pioneers Corporation, because I think they are the ones going to be spearheading the colonization effort. So I gotta try and figure out how to contact them at some point. But anyways, video won't probably be too long because I don't got much as far as speculation is concerned. I think I said everything I wanted to say as far as
Ship
oh
dismissed.
no, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, as far as combat is concerned, and I just screwed up. I sent my ship away. Bye bye, ship. Sure, Mr. Ginger is probably laughing at me right now with his mic off. Oh, here he comes. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, so in previous videos I've talked about combat a lot, but I think I want to talk about the upcoming ships coming soon, which is the Panther Clipper, the Beluga, and the Dolphin. Also, ship launch fighters, which may also include the Federation Condor and the Imperial. I can't remember what the Imperial ship is called. This kind of looks like a TIE fighter, almost. Yeah, I don't think Ginger wants to talk to us. Hey, do you remember what the Imperial ship is fighter is called?
No,
No, I don't know.
not sure.
Anyways,
I haven't looked at the next patch notes. Or
Yeah.
the speculation.
yeah, they haven't really Frontier hasn't really released too much information. The only information I know of is the Beluga, according to David Braben, cannot physically fit through the mailbox of the big stations. It's got to do something. It's got to compress somehow, or lower tail flaps, or something. It's got to do something to be able to fit in. And we're pretty sure that that ship is going to be pretty much the largest in the game. Don't know if it's going to be wholly more than the Panther Clipper, because speculation with the Panther Clipper is it should be holding at least 1,000 tons of cargo space. So it'd be a very big cargo ship. I have actually seen some kind of animation. I'm gonna have to find it again and post it in a link on this video, which shows a short little kind of GIF animation. I don't know if this is from Frontier or if this was player made. Dismiss my ship again so I can bring it closer to where those canisters are. Anyways, yeah. But anyways, in the little GIF, it shows the Panther Clipper on the landing pad, and landing pad, of course, going down into the hangar, and then back out again, and back in again, and back out again. So that looks pretty cool. So from the looks of it, it looks like the Panther Clipper doesn't have to do anything to really shrink in size. So it should be able to fit into the mail slot. So I'm pretty sure it's probably their black planets will probably be scraping the paint on that one. As far as the Dolphin's concerned, I know it's smaller than the Orca, so it should be like a medium-sized craft. So I'll probably be able to fit on outposts and like that. So that's all I know about the ships. Don't even know what kind of weapons
Cargo scoop deployed.
that they could hold. Oops.
Cargo scoop
Or
deployed.
anything of that matter.
Cargo hold at
I
maximum
imagine with the
capacity.
case of the Beluga, since it was
Cargo
used as a
scoop
presidential
retracted.
ship for the Federation president before President Halsey's disappearance. But that ship, that particular Beluga was modified, so the weapon layout probably wouldn't be the same. Oh, I forgot to recall my ship.
Ship recalled.
But I'm guessing, considering the size of it, we'll probably be seeing at least a huge on that ship. Though it probably won't be as well armed as like the other big ships like the Anaconda, the the cutter, or the Federal Corvette. So might be similarly armed, maybe not as many hard points, but I'm guessing it'll definitely probably have large and huge hard points. Probably at least one huge. Maybe a couple of large. That'd be cool. Kind of similar to the Orca, but bigger. But we shall find out when it comes. Don't know when that's happening, but I've heard I heard from Frontier that something may be happening in August, so possibly we might hear more closer to the end of July about the upcoming patch, which is not Commanders but Guardians. Oh, I don't know. I'm not too sure if I talked about this in previous videos, but could be some speculation how many ships we can hold on our ships. Probably, well, that could be a lot of speculation, and it's really hard to tell. Since the only thing we know for sure is big ships like the cutter and the Corvette can launch 2 fighters, and the Anaconda can launch 1, but it says in the Anaconda description they can launch any ships up to Sidewinder size. So I don't know if they would include the Eagle. I think the Eagle's just a little bit bigger than the Sidewinder. I mean, it would be nice if you could. That'd be pretty cool, because I got my little Eagle just sitting there in my docks, and I haven't used that for weeks. So I would very much like to have some use with that in the upcoming patch. What do you think, Commander Ginger?
I think it's rotten that I'm not going to be able to carry a ship in my ass.
Here's the thing. Can we carry a ship in the ass? The ass might be too small to be able to do that.
Well, your ship bay is going to need a certain size cargo hold. So I imagine it would depend upon how many cargo holds you have of an adequate size to carry a ship.
That's true. It does have a class 5 and a class 6, but looking at the underside of the asp, it doesn't look like it has any kind of hangar for a ship to launch from.
True enough.
Though it has been pointed out, and I've noticed it too, on like a ship like the Federal gunship does have a similar hangar to the Anaconda, so that ship could definitely probably launch a fighter. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. I'm looking at the backside of my asp, and it looks like there's a huge bay right there in front of me. I know early in the game, it doesn't do this anymore, but when you deploy the landing gears to land, that door is open. So maybe it's something later on when maybe next season, maybe that door will open again, and we'll be able to, board, walk up, get onto our ship, a boarding ramp. Yeah, that's the thing. Most ships have a way of getting into the ship visible, usually on the ship. Some of the biggest ships don't have a visible entry route. I know ships like the Cobra and stuff like that do. And the Asp did with this ramp, but now that's closed, so hopefully it'll open again at some point. That's it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for joining me, Commander Morpender Ginger. Even though you totally went for something while I was doing it. He's got nothing to say. Okay.
You're welcome. Not a problem.
Okay.
I lost my ship.
You lost your ship. I see it. It's right beside mine.
Yeah, I'm heading towards you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's kind of new to going on planets, so he's a bit of a noob. Anyways, that's it for now. This is 5x13 signing off. Take care and fly safe.